All right. I am Mr. Magic, and today I'm going to be playing with Krenko Mob Boss. I'm going to make a lot of goblins.
And I'm Mrs. Magic. I am playing Lathril Blade of the Elves, and I'm going to be making lots of elves.
All right, Mrs. Magic, you'll go first.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, and then drop 2.
What you got?
I'm keeping this. Hang on a second.
I don't like it.
What?
Your laughter frightens
I'm
me.
keeping that particular card. Okay.
You going to take a Commander Mulligan?
It just... Let me think. I think I will, because I literally got all
You got all lands? Show the camera you got all lands. All right.
So, yeah. So what do I do with these cards?
They get shuffled back in.
Okay.
And so you kept 2. You can draw 5. Is that right? Good.
Aren't you supposed to lose 1 card when you mulligan?
Officially, yes. You're supposed to lose a card when you mulligan, but it's all right. The point is to have fun. The point is for the, for the deck to do the thing that it's going to do.
6, 7. Okay, I need to
Draw for turn.
I'm gonna play
Reliquary.
Reliquary Tower.
Yep.
And play goes to you.
I'll draw a card. I'm going to play Mountain for turn. Tap it. Raging Goblin. Tap it. You take 1.
Does he have haste?
Raging Goblin is a 1/1 with haste.
Play on me?
Play goes to you.
Didn't actually mean to put back all my lands. I didn't put them quite back. I had kept this, but I was so distracted by having nothing but lands, I forgot I wanted some.
Who wants land? I don't mind if you play without land.
I'm gonna play Forest for turn. Yep, and I didn't actually mean to put away all of them, and play goes to you.
Alright, I'm going to untap. Draw a card. Drop a mountain. I am...
I don't think I've ever had a mulligan, so I
tap 2 to put Trailblazer's Boots on the field. The equipped creature has non-basic land walk, so your Reliquary Tower would affect that. And then tap Raging Goblin to deal 1 damage to you. And play passes to you.
Adventurous Impulse. I'm going to tap green. Sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature. Here, I can't read it now.
Oh, I was just saying you can put it on the table. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So top 3 cards. And you don't have to show me all of them. You just have to show me the creature or land card that you put into your hand. Yep.
Okay.
All right, Forest.
And I put the
rest on the bottom of the library.
It doesn't like me.
It's all right. I like you. All right. Play passes to me.
I didn't have any lands to play this turn.
Then you can play a land for
Okay.
turn.
And play goes to you, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna tap. Going to drop that land. I am going to
Excuse me.
I'm gonna tap 2 for a Goblin Tunneler on the field, and tap another one for a Viridian Longbow on the field. And then I am going to tap Raging Goblin to deal 1 more damage to you. And play passes to you.
Okay. And I'll play another forest return. And I'm going to tap 3 for Kodama's Rage.
Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards. Put 1 onto the battlefield tapped, and the other into your hand,
Reveal
and
both.
shuffle your library. Yes, reveal those cards.
Right.
Yep. Forests and swamps.
And play goes to you.
Okay, I'm gonna untap. A lot of ramping up. I'm worried. I'm gonna end up tapping a bunch of stuff, and then I'm gonna die. All right. I am gonna tap 4
I'm dropping cards.
for Krenko, my commander. I'm gonna swing with Raging Goblin and Goblin Tunneler. There's 2 damage. Play passes to you.
My hands are too small to handle all these cards.
During your upkeep, I'm going to tap Krenko and make 3 goblins.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tap a green for Elvish Mystic.
Okay. Taps to add green, and it's a 1/1. All right.
And then, let's see.
It's a mana dork.
What?
It's a generic term for any creature that taps to add mana.
Okay, I can't put part of those creatures. So I'm going to tap 4.
There's the big tap. I knew it was coming. For Lathril, Blade of the Goobers.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yep. Yep, there she is. I can tell she's a goober and she makes goobers. Oh, in all seriousness, she's a 2/3 with Menace, and whenever Lathril, Blade of the Elves, deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. She has the ability to tap herself and tap 10 untapped elves you control. Each opponent loses 10 life and you gain 10 life.
Did I play a land for turn?
You didn't tell me that you were playing a land
Okay.
for turn.
Pretty sure I did not, but I wanted to check before I did. I'm playing 4. And play goes to you, honey.
Okay. I'm going to untap. That's just lovely. I like that a lot, actually.
What?
It makes me feel happy.
Your hand?
The thing that I have in my hand, yes. I'm going to tap 1 for a Warren Instigator. He's a 1/1 with double strike, and whenever Warren Instigator deals damage to an opponent, you may put a goblin creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Then I am going to tap another 1 for Rigging Runner. Yeah, I'm going to drop Rigging Runner. And after that, I'm going to tap Krenko. And I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 6 is 8. So total of 8.
Is that 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3.
Oh, I thought you said plus 6. Okay. I thought maybe I was
5
reading
plus
it wrong.
8. Yeah,
upside down.
5 plus 3 is 8. So, and then 3 were on the card. 3 and 8 is 11. There's 11 on the card. So 11 little goblins. And then play is going to pass to you.
Okay, bumping things. That's always the look on your face. Oh boy.
I'm thinking. I'm scheming and conniving. The goblins are coming for you.
Did I draw a card? I'm hoping I did because I don't remember. Okay, I'm going to tap 3 for Rishgar Prima Renegade. He's a 2/2 legendary creature. When that's hard to say. Rishgar Prima Renegade enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Each creature you control with a counter on it has tap, add 1 mana to your mana pool.
Okay.
Mana. Okay, you've got the counters, honey?
They are in this box. And it's how many creatures? What did you say? 2? Okay.
Up to 2.
Okay. I would do Lathril and Rishkar because Elvish Mystic already has tap at green.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, you're a smart lady.
I'm very true. Okay, let me think.
And believe me, goblins would dogpile Lathril. It would happen. Just saying.
Okay, and then I'm going to tap this for green, and then tap these other 3.
Okay, so total of 4.
Total of 4 for Armorcroft Judge.
Okay.
When Armorcroft Judge enters the battlefield, draw a card for each creature you control with +1/+1 counter on it.
So 2. Good play.
And then I have going to play a Swamp turn because I didn't have any before.
Good enough.
Ooh. Okay. So he's got Summoning Sickness. He's got Summoning Sickness. And your elves are looking intimidating. Your goblins are looking intimidating. So I've got 1 open. And I don't have enough. So I'll just save that for next turn.
So play passes to me.
Yeah, I don't want to lose Lathril.
Okay.
Although I don't know which is worse, having it, not being able to use it, or losing it.
You want to wait for. I would advise you to wait for something because you've got some answers in there. You've got cards that wipe the board. You've got cards that are like choose a creature type, elves, and then everything gets minus X, except elves. You got some options. Let's see. I'm going to do a combo play, and it's going to involve a couple of phases that will have me searching my deck 2 or 3 times. So I'm just going to describe what I'm going to do, and then I'll search my deck 1 time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Goblin Matron, and when it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for a Goblin card, reveal that card, put it into my hand, and then shuffle my library. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get Goblin Recruiter. And so for the moment, we'll pretend that he's in my hand. Because that's the one that I'm going to go get. Then I'm going to tap Goblin Tunneler to make Warren Instigator unblockable till end of turn. Then he's going to tap to attack, and he's unblockable, so you can't do anything about that. And the Goblin Recruiter, which I've pulled off of Matron, will drop to the field. And then when Recruiter hits the field, I can search my library for any number of Goblin cards and stack them on top of my deck in any order that I want. I have to reveal them to you, and then I shuffle my library. So it's like 2 or 3 searching my libraries, and I only wanted to do that once. So now I'll pick up my my library, and I'm going to start setting out the goblins that Recruiter would pick up while I'm
Will this be game?
not this turn. There's Recruiter entering the field and triggering the search that I was describing.
Do you want me to go ahead and go while you're doing that?
As long as you can pay attention to the things that I will describe.
Yes, I've played Goblin Recruiter enough times, so I'm familiar with it.
Let's see. The last thing that I'll do is I'll tap Krenko to double the number of goblins on the field. So there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 11 is 18. So then 18 plus 11 is 29. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then yes, play does pass to you, and while you're playing, I'm just going to be ordering the goblins.
Now, Goblin Recruiter is already done. What? Already done what he can, right?
Yes, he will not trigger again.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pay 4. Gonna play 4 for Poison Tip Archer. He is a 2/3 creature with reach and death touch. And whenever another creature dies, each opponent each opponent loses 1 life.
Okay. So I have a bunch of goblin cards here. Krenko, Tin Street Kingpin, Goblin Trap Runner, Skirk Prospector, Brash Taunter, Goblin Sharpshooter, Skirk Commando, Goblin Rebel Master, Goblin Pile Driver, Goblin Chieftain. But those are, so first I shuffle my library. Those are going to be in this stack that I'm creating with Goblin Recruiter. But the first 7 cards are the critical part of the stack, and they are in this order: Muxus Goblin Grandee, Goblin War Chief, Siege Gang Commander, Goblin King, Reckless One, Conspicuous Snoop, and Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. And I'll deal with their various abilities on my turn.
Okay, and then I'm going to, let's see, those all tap for green. This is gray, so I can't play that yet. Let's see. I will tap 3. And I'll have to tap this for green to play Elvish Promenade. Or
Promenade.
It's a tribal sorcery elf. Create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token for each elf you control, which is not as much as I would like.
But you currently have 5 elves, and so you're going to make 5 more.
And I don't have.
You do have the little artsy token in there.
Oh yeah, I do have that.
I'll draw you a little doodad with 5 on it.
Okay, thank you.
So Blade of the Goobers made some goobers.
You are silly.
All right.
You are not tapped out, are you?
I have 29 goblins available to block you. Those are the tokens. Besides Recruiter and Matron and Raging Goblin and Rigging Runner. So I have actually 33 goblins available to block you.
Okay. I'm tapped out here, but let's see.
You got creatures that can tap for mana.
Just these 2, right?
I believe so.
Okay, then I don't have enough. I was thinking I had more. That doesn't go there. Yeah, I'm not gonna swing at you. That would just be a joke. That goes to you.
Okay. Gonna untap.
I'm not making very many elves this particular game.
No, but there have been many games when the elves just dominated me. All right, I'm gonna draw a card for turn. So I'm going to tap Goblin Tunneler to make Warren Instigator unblockable again. Warren Instigator is going to attack and deal damage to you.
Okay.
And I get to put a Goblin card from my hand onto the field. When Muxus Goblin Grandee enters the battlefield, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Put all Goblin creature cards with the converted mana cost of 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest onto the bottom of your library in a random order. When Muxus attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other Goblin you control.
So Goblin Recruiter is going to make you put all but the top 5 in the bottom of your deck?
No, what's going to happen is I'm going to reveal the top 6 cards. Okay,
yeah,
1,
6, not 5.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those, you remember, I ordered the top of my deck with Recruiter last
But it
turn.
said any more than the 6 you put at the bottom of your library.
No, it said any that weren't goblin cards go to the bottom.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Sorry.
Right. So Muxus can't attack because I've already dealt with the combat phase, or the declare attackers part of the combat phase.
Okay.
But what happens is that Goblin War Chief makes goblin spells cost 1 gray less, and he gives goblins haste. So then I got boom, 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 all these goblins, and Krenko is going to tap
Double.
to create, well,
No?
for yeah, in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and tap 3. Conspicuous Snoop lets me play with the top card of my library revealed, and he becomes copies the ability of any goblin card on the top of my library and lets me play goblins off the top of my library. So I'm going to pay 3 for Krenko 10 Street Kingpin. I'm going to reveal the next card, and I can't afford that one. But so then Krenko is going to tap to double the number of goblins, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, and then there's 29 on the card, and 15 and 29 is 44. So at the moment, I'm just going to write it as 29 plus 44 because 44 is the relevant number. And then Hobgoblin Bandit Lord has the following ability. Other goblins get +1 to +1, but tap red right here and tap him, and Hobgoblin Bandit Lord deals damage equal to the number of goblins that entered the battlefield under your control this turn to any target. So that's 44 goblins entered the battlefield this turn.
Am I the target?
And you are the target, and that's game.
Elves, you failed me.